Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Soumya aka Pretty Paperback, and by the title of the video you already know what this video is going to be about. So after building my dream home library, I've just felt that my room too needs a little makeover. So I ordered bunch of stuff from different online platforms and I'm going to unbox it right now, and we are going to give this simple room a little makeover. I'm not going for something very fancy and very expensive, but something that makes me feel home and that makes me feel comfort. So, yeah, let's just unbox the packages. So I printed out bunch of pictures from Pinterest to put it up on my wall, and I am kind of hoping to go for some bookish quotes up on this wall because it is near my bookshelf and it will look kind of cool here. So I have printed out this one: buy me books and tell me I am pretty. I mean, pretty paperback is kind of my username, so it just makes sense. And this entire posters and pictures reflect who I am. But the only problem is, like, what size should I go for something like A4. I don't know whether this size will make sense on this wall, or whether I should go for something small like this one. I mean, this kind of looks very small on the wall, and this kind of looks huge on the wall. So I'm kind of confused, and I was also hoping to put the A4 size up on my bed. So I'm just confused. So we just have to figure that out first. So I have printed out bunch of stuff to put it up on the wall, and I'm just figuring it out. If you have watched Gossip Girl, you know what this poster is about. I'm obsessed with that show. I finished watching that show in May 24, and since then I'm obsessed with it. I love Blair Waldorf. I love the drama. I love the plot twist, and I want to grow up and be Blair Waldorf. Although I am 24, but still I'm looking up to her. And I love all these sassy quotes that I have printed out from Pinterest. I kind of love all these sassy quotes, and I have printed out bunch of them and also some affirmations so that every morning I look up and feel positive about my day and feel good about myself. I'm going for a soft curl core kind of a vibe, and that's why I am printing out all the pictures in pink and mint green and like in a very soft pastel. Although I am very doubtful how well it is going to look up on the wall, but I am thinking to go for something very casual, something that defines me and my personality as a whole. Also, I have printed out few bookish quotes like hot girl book club and hot girl read books, and I'll put it besides my shelf to make it more aesthetic and real. And yeah, let's just get into it. Look, it looks so tiny on this huge wall, but it is what it is. Like, I'm very happy with it, and I know it looks very tiny on the camera, but if you are present in the room physically, you can actually see that it looks fine. And I'm going to print out more stuff like this, and in this color, maybe in cherry red color, and put it like in the frame of two for like for 6 or 8 pieces, so it will look nice and aesthetic, I guess. Although I did print out this one and this one, but it kind of dull the entire thing. I want more bright colors up here because I don't know how, but bright colors look very nice up here. And the color like this, all the pink and pastels are my favorite. I'm not going to lie, I love pastel colors, but pastel colors are kind of bringing it down. So I'm going for cherry red or bright colors like blue, royal blue, or maybe purple, or let's just let me just Pinterest and scroll and let me find out some more interesting posters to put it up here. And in the meanwhile, we will also cover for the bed. And for the bed, I have printed out huge A4 size posters. So let's just do it. But yeah, I was hoping to put this up here, but again, it will bring down the color. So I'm going to print some bright stuff. I'm going to scroll Pinterest, and meanwhile, I'll make a good cup of coffee and eat something because I'm feeling very hungry right now. So I am back home and it's 3 p.m. and I had a great lunch with a great cup of coffee, and I also got myself a little haircut, and I am in love with my new hairstyle. I'm not even lying. I love my new hair. I love to experiment with my hair, and I think that this hairstyle really suits my face. It is very chic and very classy. And also, I was thinking about the frame, and I am going with the A4 one. I feel that it will look on this wall. The small frame looks very tiny, and I think I wasn't in love with it. I was trying to convince myself that it looks great, but it doesn't. And now I am going with the A4 one. I feel that it will look great here. And I also have printed out few stuff that I think would look very classy and very aesthetic here. So let me just quickly show it to you. So the first frame that I'm going for is "Go away, I am reading." I feel that this is the frame that I should not hang up on my wall. Instead, I should hang it up on my door. I mean, imagine knocking on my door and it's like, "Go away. I'm reading." I mean, it's funny as hell, and plus I'm an introvert. I don't like meeting people in real life. So yeah, that it does define me. This completely defines me, and I'm going to compromise and put this up here. And I also feel that the cherry red color really brighten ups the whole thing. Also, if you're someone who wants to buy frame in the near future, then I would recommend you to go for this one. The quality of this frame is really good, and this is fiber, by the way. And yeah, it really goes up with my aesthetics. I love it. The link is in the description box below, and it is not sponsored, by the way. So if you are someone who wants to buy, then go for it. So let's just put our next poster, which is Hot Girl Book Club. I'm in love with this color. Pink and red are my favorite color, and I'm going to put it right here, and let's just see how it looks. So I am done with the wall which is besides my bookshelf. I think it looks complete now. Although while I'm still looking at it, it looks very simple and plain and dull. But I will look into it in future. Right now I'm just focusing, or rather channeling my energy to the bedside wall. I feel I ordered all these frames for that wall, and I'm going to focus on that side. If I still feel that this wall feels incomplete, then I'll think of some other ideas. I'll scroll Pinterest obviously to find some ideas, but right now just let me just decorate that wall first. So I have printed out bunch of posters and quotes from Pinterest, and let me just quickly show it to you guys. So the first picture is a croissant with a bow. I love this picture. I This picture makes me feel very happy. Although I was looking for a bow with a pink bow specifically, but I compromised to the blue one because I wasn't able to find a pink bow and a croissant. And I love this picture. I'm definitely going to hang it up on my wall for sure. So the next picture is like it's a heart design, and there is a quote. Let me read you the quote, and this quote is from this Instagram page I have been following for a while now, and I love them. I love their writing style. The message is just so simple and so beautiful. The happiest people romanticize their life because they know magic exists where they choose to find it. And I was a kind of a person who used to think that if you have this much amount in your bank account, or if you achieve this goal, or if you do that, then you can be happy, right? Like, this is what society, this is what schooling, this is what world taught us, to achieve something, to have a car, to have a house, and then you can be happy and settled. But I have realized, and specifically after reading this quote, I have realized that you can romanticize even your small, quiet life. You can romanticize something very simple as making a breakfast. Or if you love to read, so you can take out some time and read a book a day while traveling to your work or going anywhere. If you love to cook, you can cook yourself something that you like. I think that you should romanticize every single moment of your life because it is never going to come back. So the second poster is Amor. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation, but if I'm not wrong, Amor is Italian for love, and this is the quote from the very same page. And let me read it to you. You know you are winning when you are grateful for not getting what you once wanted, because now you know you deserve better. And this is very true to my case. I always used to think that I can plan and manage my own life, but it turns out whatever I have planned never works out. Something happened and the plan failed. So, you know, every time you think something and God is up there laughing, like, he, I made a better plan for you. Every time I post a Q&A on my Instagram, and so many of you ask me so many questions and I never reply, and I think it's very rude of me to do that. So I'm going to answer each and every question. I have noted down all the questions in my notebook, and I'm going to cut it and put this in the frame. Meanwhile, I will also answer all your questions. So guys, I was scrolling my YouTube channel one day and I watched my first video. It was horrible, but at that time it hit me that I never formally introduced myself. Like, I did not even had the basic courtesy to introduce myself. I should have made an intro video first and then the book haul video. Like, my first video was, "Hi guys, I am Soumya and these are two books that I bought from Amazon." So this is my 21st video and I'm going to introduce myself properly to you guys. And you know, the reason I always used to wonder, like, whenever I post a story on my Instagram, a Q&A session, so most of the times everybody used to ask me something very basic question, like, what is your age, where do you live, or what do you do for a living? And you know, it never hit me, like, you guys actually don't know me personally. You know, like, you know me if you know me from Instagram or you have seen any of my short video from YouTube, but I never actually introduced myself. So here I am in my 21st video introducing myself properly. So sorry for the delay. Okay, so let's start with something very basic. My name is Soumya and I am 24 years old. I was brought up in Delhi, NCR, but I am currently living in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. So another thing that I have been asked, what I did for my graduation. I have noted down all the questions in my notebook. I know it's a very old school thing to do, but since I'm shooting on my mobile phone, so it's very hard for me to, you know, keep up with it. So I have noted down all the questions here. I know, very grandma like, but I am a grandma. So what I did for my graduation, I completed my hotel management in 2022 or 23. 22, huh? So I completed my hotel management from Amity University, Noida in 2022, and then I started preparing for my MBA. So I was preparing for my MBA, but I am not preparing for it anymore. I am thinking to start something very different and something very new. But right now it's all in my head, so I will update you guys. So the next question is, what is my favorite color? So since I've yelled like more than 10 times in this video that pink and red is my favorite color, but I love every color. I love yellow, I love green, I love blue, I also love pastels. I love every color honestly, but pink and red is one of my favorite color. So the next question is, which is your favorite flower? Hmm. I love sunflowers, I love tulips, I love lilies. Mm, but I think sunflower is my favorite flower. I think it just brighten up the whole mood, it brighten up the room. So I think I love sunflowers a lot. So the next question is, which is your favorite song? Right now I'm obsessed with two songs and both of them have a different vibe completely. The first song is by Adan Saini, Dil Kya Kare, and the second song right now I'm obsessed with is Diet Pepsi. That song is so addictive. I don't know why, but I keep on listening to that song on repeat. I am someone who is kind of obsessed with my Spotify playlist, and have gatekeep. I used to gatekeep it, but right now my Spotify profile is also public. So if you want to check it out, the link would be in the description box below. So the next question is, what is my favorite drink? My parents are watching this video, so I will say water. So the next question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is on 24th February, but I am open to receiving gifts all around the year. So you can gift me anytime you want, anything you want. I mean, I love money, so if you don't know what to gift me, you can gift me money. I can buy myself flowers. So the next question is, which is my favorite book? If you follow me on my Bookstagram, guys, you must have already know this by now that The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid is my favorite book of all time. But I think I will shoot a YouTube video about all my six-star reads that I think deserves an Oscar or any book award, because those are my six-star read and I can hear no criticism about it. I don't want to hear your opinion if you hate it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of very protective about my six-star read. So the next question is, which is your favorite movie? Now that is a really good question, guys. Hmm. Like if I have to choose only one movie, which is my favorite as well, then now I really need to think. I recently watched Lapata Ladies and I really liked it, but I have watched so many movies and I think if I have to just pick one, then I will go with Bala. I love that movie. It has a very simple message on self love, and yeah, I think Bala is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I recommend that movie to you if you haven't watched it already. So, the next question is, which is your favorite season? My favorite season. If I have to choose one, then I'll say autumn. I don't think we experience autumn like people in Western countries do. So the next question is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? And I'm definitely an introvert. Meeting new people is like a task for me. I cannot communicate with people if I don't know them. And I don't know how, but my parents effortlessly talk to strangers while we are traveling or anything, and I'm someone who will never talk to a stranger, like ever. And yeah, I'm definitely an introvert. So the next question is, have you met any famous person? I have seen Shah Rukh Khan, I have seen Salman Khan. I mean, I was studying in Amity University, Noida. So I have seen bunch of Bollywood people, and yeah, I have seen a lot of Bollywood people actually. I have seen Priyanka Chopra as well. I love her. So seeing her was a pleasure. I have seen Pariniti Chopra, Aditya Roy Kapoor, Arjun Kapoor, Pariniti Chopra twice, John Abraham, Jacqueline Fernandez. I have seen bunch of Bollywood people. So the next question is something you are scared of. I am scared of lizards. Like if I find a lizard in this room, I am running for my life. Lizards scare me. They don't even scare me anymore. I am freaked out by them. I know they are like this tall, but this tall creature has the capability to scare this tall human being. I cannot be with lizards in the same room. I cannot. They freak me out. They bring out the worst emotion in me, and I really don't like them at all. I really don't. I don't know why they exist, but they freak me out. And yeah, I'm totally scared of lizards. I cannot be with them. If I see them roaming around somewhere, I'll leave that place immediately. Question is, are you a dog person or a cat person? I am definitely a dog person. I do love cats though. Like if I find a stray cat, I'll definitely feed her or him as well. But if you ask me to choose between the two, then I'm going to choose dog. I am definitely a dog person. So the next question is favorite TV show. Hmm. I have watched a lot of TV shows and Modern Family, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Friends, obviously, and Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon as well. I think I love shows which has a great comic timing and which are light. Like I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the third time now and I love it. Also, I'm recently started watching Korean dramas and I'm watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo and I am also loving that show. It's getting dark in here now and I also made myself a pasta bowl. I was feeling a little hungry and now I'm going to put all these pictures in the frame and hang it up on the wall and answer rest of your questions. So the next question is who is your favorite artist? Honestly, Taylor Swift. But I also love Sabrina Carpenter a lot. I love Lana Del Rey. And there are few bands that I love. Coldplay. I was not able to get a ticket. And Maroon 5. I also enjoy Beyonce. I mean, I cannot put them all into a box and tell them, oh, only these are my favorite artists. I mean, there are few artists that I don't listen to, but I did enjoy a few songs by them. So I cannot pinpoint you every artist and I tell them only these are my favorites. I love most of the artists. My music taste is really diversified. I love Harry Styles, I love Zayn Malik, I love One Direction and Ed Sheeran, Beyonce. I mean, I love every artist honestly, especially Taylor Swift. But if I have to pick one, then I'll say Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter or Lana Del Rey. I don't know. I mean, it depends on my mood, guys. If I'm feeling something, then every feeling is related to a particular artist. Okay, so let's just say that I love every artist. I cannot pick one. So the next question is three things on my bucket list. Hmm. Three things on my bucket list is I want to travel to Goa with my friends. I want to live alone for a while. I want a dog. Although I don't think I'm even capable of taking care of myself, and taking care of a dog is a responsibility that I don't think I'm ready right now. But in future, I definitely want a dog. And I want a dog like Poplu. If you have been following me for a while, you know who Poplu is. So I will definitely adopt Poplu or someone from Poplu family. So the next question is which movie you loved as a kid? So my parents were a huge Bollywood fan. They used to love watching cinema and watching movies. So it was our favorite family time to watch movies and spend time together. And I would say that movies with great comic timing used to be my favorite. Like I was allowed to watch only that kind of movies. So like any movie which has Akshay Kumar in it, like Hera Fairy, Fir Hera Fairy, then Munna Bhai MBBS, Lage Raho Munna Bhai, and as a kid, I loved watching Baby's Day Out and Home Alone series. Like Home Alone used to be my favorite movie of all time. I used to watch Home Alone a lot. Like the entire series, the entire franchise is just really good, and I have watched each and every part of Home Alone and I still do around Christmas, during winters around Christmas I just watch Home Alone series. And yeah, as a kid those two movies were my comfort movie, but I used to enjoy watching every kind of movie. Like I used to watch Hera Fairy and Fir Hera Fairy, which were my favorite at that time, and Bhool Bhulaiya, like most movies with Akshay Kumar in it. So the next question is, why did you start Bookstagram? The answer to this question could be very long, but I will cut it short and I will tell you that I wanted to connect with like minded readers. So, the next question is a piece of advice that you want to give to yourself. Hmm. Okay. As a content creator, I always find myself comparing to others and comparing my content whether it is good enough to be uploaded or not. And I think most of the content creators do that. I'm not the only one because we are humans after all. And jealousy, although it's an ugly emotion, but it's there. And I often compare myself to my other friends, which I don't think I should do that. You know, I was doing this all September, and that's why I took a break in September so that I can actually free my mind from all this comparison and try to create something that defines me. So, comparison is the killer of the joy. I completely agree with that quote. And I think if a piece of advice that I want to keep giving to myself is like stop comparing yourself to anyone. You are unique, you are beautiful the way you are. So, the next question is a piece of advice that you want to give to your younger self. If only I could time travel and kick my younger self, I would. Honestly, I am not even kidding, guys. I was a dumb kid. So now I realize that if only I could time travel and kick myself, I would have avoided making those mistakes. But a piece of advice that I would love to give to my younger self would be some bridges are beautiful when they burn. Really pretty. So the next question is when was the last time you did something for the first time? Hmm, that's a really good question. So, in June 2024, I traveled alone for the first time. I traveled from my city to a different city all alone. It was a new kind of a thrill and a new experience altogether. And I stayed there with a friend for almost 15, 16 days. So it was a new experience altogether. It was a new kind of a thrill and it was different, honestly. So yeah, June was the last time I did something for the first time. So the next question is something that makes you happy. Books make me happy, and apart from books, food makes me happy. Food is my comfort language, and a simple plate of rice and dal too makes me happy. I love food, and honestly, I love food. Hey guys, I have received a bunch of questions about Bookstagram, how to grow on Bookstagram, how to get an arc, how to get books from publishers, how to grow your following followers. So I think I will make a separate video on this topic, like about everything about Bookstagram, and I'll keep it to that. And I will answer all your Bookstagram related question and Instagram related question on that video. Okay. So the last question is if you could eat only one pizza topping for the rest of your life, which topping would it be? Okay, guys, please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me, but I don't like pizza. I know, like who doesn't like pizza? Like who doesn't? Me, apparently. I mean, if you order a pizza, might have a slice or two, but I don't really enjoy eating it. Like, if you ask me to order something for myself, it would never be a pizza. So, I'm not a pizza girly. I'm more of a burger girly. I love eating burgers. I love Burger King. I love McDonald's. So, yeah, I enjoy burger over pizza. But if you are talking about the toppings, I don't know. I think maybe mushrooms or paneer. I don't know. I'm not really a pizza fan, but a burger that I can eat for the rest of my life is Veg Whopper by Burger King. One of my favorite burgers of all time. This is the best burger of Burger King, and I swear I have tried each and everything by Burger King. I have tried everything on their menu, and Whopper is the best thing they ever created. Period. I'm not going to have a discussion about it. It's a result. It's a fact. So the first poster is Tululu is the Sululu. If you know me, you know that I live by this motto and I firmly believe in it. I live in two worlds and one is the world of Tululu. If the whole world was watching, I'll still dance with you is one of my favorite song by Nile. If you haven't listened to it yet, you need to go to Spotify right now and listen to it. This Town by Nile, one of my favorite song. I'm pretty sure you will fall in love with that song. Then these are the posters that I've already showed you previously, and I love the color theme. I mean, it is so me and I'm loving it. Then this is this cute picture of croissant with the blue bow. I was looking for a pink bow, but I'm just happy now. It is what it is, and I'm just so happy. And this is a lyrics from a Taylor Swift song. Can you guess the song? And this is what my room looks like. I'm living a dream, guys, and I love my room so much. It's look so pretty. So again, this is a very random Instagram recipe that I found one day. So take in your mustard oil and add in your red Kashmiri powder, mix it very well, and then add in your cream. I'm using Amul fresh cream here, and then add in your green chilies, black pepper powder, black salt, coriander powder, jeera powder, black salt, a little bit of amchur powder, and chicken masala. You can replace the chicken masala with garam masala if you like. Then add in your chap. You can even use Nutella, tofu or paneer as well. Then take in a kadhai and stir fry them. You can even deep fry them, but I don't like deep frying it, so I'm stir frying it. You can do whatever you want, guys, honestly. Now take in a kadhai and add in your oil, jeera, slit chilies, and ginger and garlic, and mix it very well until it turn brown. Then add in your onions. Make sure that your onions are translucent. Then add in your salt and red chili. Please adjust the chili and salt as per your taste. Then add in your fresh tomato puree. I promise that it will elevate the taste entirely. And make sure to mix it very well and keep mixing it so that it do not stick to the bottom. When your tomatoes are half cooked, it will look something like this in color. Then we will add in rest of the masalas, which is your haldi powder, little bit of chili powder, and garam masala. Mix it very well and it will look something like this. So make sure to add in your boiled water so that the masala don't burn, and keep mixing it. It will take roughly 20 to 25 minutes, and then add in your stir fried chaap, paneer, tofu, whatever you're making, and to elevate the taste at the end and to garnish it, put in some kasuri methi or coriander leaves. I promise you, this taste heavens. I mean, I am in love with Instagram recipes, and this was the best. So, guys, I want to talk to you about something that is on my mind lately, something that has the power to change my life, and something that I truly believe in. It is law of attraction, and my current read is about that subject. Law of attraction is often seen as black magic, but guys, it is not true. Law of attraction is based on simple principles and guidelines, which is basically your FTBA: feeling, thought, belief, and action. Law of attraction is very simple. You can change your life, you can manifest anything that you want if you firmly believe your mind into it. So before reading this book, I have read The Secret and The Power, and honestly, I am a firm believer of law of attraction. But those two books really complicate the entire thing, and sometimes I feel that the concept a bit stretched and not well explained. But in this book, the author have simplified the law of attraction, and they have also mentioned practical guidelines and how you can apply those principles in your life. When I was surfing YouTube videos, the YouTubers used to tell me like you need to visualize your life, or you need to do this, and you need to make manifestation board. And I never actually got the concept behind it, but in this book, Mitesh Khatri and Indu Khatri have really simplified the overcomplicated process, and they have simply wrote down the book in a very easy language. So if you're a beginner, then you can also read this book, and it is very simple and easy to read. Plus, it is neither too exaggerated nor too overcomplicated. So I recommend this book if you are someone who wants to learn more about law of attraction. I'm pretty sure you will learn something new from this book. This book is written in such an easy language. It's like a friend guiding you through the entire process. And I am in love with this book, and I give this book 5 stars because it really explains the concept very well.